over slave. All that tempestuous history tethered to the flow of those waves. Their spirits roll and break in those waves. Why should I hold my breath, fearing that I might choke? Painful memories forced us to flee the shoreline, turned our backs to the deep, deep south. Locomotive whistles, siren songed us from field crop to station stop. We opera boogied our ways north in Pullman sleepers and boxcars, sought brighter destinies in the big city. This brave new world of concrete and steel functions on rules and rigidity, penalizes fluidity, hardly any risk of being overwhelmed by the water. Instead, we are inundated with grit, harden ourselves against the constant battering of grime, crime, and indifference. And in the rare moments of quiet reflection, we secretly long for the healing of the water. But here, there is neither natural ebb and flow nor threat of undertow. Our access to the water is regulated, always heavily chlorinated. Gotta bleach away the impurities, better to sterilize any obvious differences between me and thee. We may dare to wade, but our movement is conformed, confined, four corners of pseudo-freedom, far too crowded to swim, so we mindlessly splash and play, convince ourselves there's safety in the shallow end, while the guard is watching. Never mean to drown, can't comprehend all the strokes. New York City and all other major metropolitan areas are nothing like you picture them, skyscrapers and everything. All these romantic notions of fast-paced, high-powered lifestyles never balanced against the tedium of regular folk routine. Give me your huddled masses and I'll show them the true meaning of marginalized. Defer dreams indefinitely unless they conform to the master design. Successfully survive the skin trade only to willingly walk back into bondage as wage slave. A solid foundation of socioeconomic segregation, codenamed the American way. And the water. Who has time to wade in the water? Dancing our way out of our constrictions feels like a frivolous luxury. On the income expense treadmill, no time to aqua boogie, too far removed from the water. Drought restrictions, just a daily bath or shower, then back out into the urban wilderness. Concrete jungle, sweltering heat of summer, only relief found on the street corner neath the hydrant spray, till the flashbacks soak us in Sankofa. German shepherd barks break us out of any momentary reverie. Deep down in our psyche, hydrant attaches to hose. Deluge trying to drown out revolutionary flames. Outraged marching feet were no match for the force of that water. Through persistence, semi-liberation was realized, but in the meantime, we were pushed around, shoved, and beaten down by the water. Time-space continuum, we beg of you, release us from this dysfunction. Faith over fear. We must believe we can make peace with the water. Learn to swim again, come up for air, and breathe. Faith over fear. I need you to believe your spirit can make peace. In the water, you can learn to swim again, then come up for air and breathe. With the rhythm that makes you dance to what we have to live through, you can dance underwater and not get wet. Thank you.
Well past their tears. If you listen to the curiosity that's hidden in their eyes, you'll know to be the visionary that will empower them to reach beyond the skies. For if you listen, they will learn how to be strong even when they are feeling weak, because nothing makes us more empowered than belief in us found in another's speak. How to be brave even when they're scared, as there's nothing more encouraging than always having someone who for us is constantly there. How to be humble even when they are victorious. For a winner is always more respected by one those defeated sees as gracious. For if you listen, they will learn that butterflies don't know the color of their own wings, but human eyes know how beautiful they are. That just because they can't see the greatness that lies within them, we can still validate them as stars. They don't know how good they are, but others can see that they are special. So help me and help me help them on the path to their dreams and achieving their full potential.